And Caroline Clevenger is the Assistant Director of Construction Engineering and Management in the Department of Civil Engineering at the University of Colorado, Denver, and joins us today to talk more about this mess. You heard City Council members say that this is embarrassing. How does a mistake like this happen?
Well, these projects are really complex, and I wouldn't say it's just one mistake. I'd say it's many different things contributing to all of these multiple projects. It's not only the terminal that they're working on, they're also working on the concourses. There's continual maintenance that goes on in an airport. They continually change the passenger loading bridges, the actual concrete on the runways. We took 50 students out there this past fall in 2018 just to look at this project and see all the different aspects. So I think when we put the project in context, we have to remember all of the things that are going on at any given day that they're doing in a working airport.
Sure.
So it's pretty tough to do.
But we're so dependent on this one airport to make sure that everything goes smoothly. So how do you avoid situations like this?
Boy, are we dependent on it. All of Colorado is now a big tourist hub, so we have people coming in, going out. I think we just had the highest usage day on July 19th. Right. 225,000 people went through that airport. This is while they have ongoing construction projects. So you're right, that's a critical element of any construction project that's done during operation. The interesting thing for me is usually when you're doing a project where there's a renovation or ongoing operation, you have a lull time. So on a road, maybe from 1 to 3 in the morning, there's not as much traffic. Or in a office building when people go home. In an airport, it's really a 24/7 operation. Right. And so I actually spoke to the project manager out there, and he said there really is no downtime. Sometimes at 4:30 in the morning, it's just as busy as 2:30 p.m. And I'm sure you've been there when it's busy.
So is that when you take the time to assess progress and to assess issues? Is that people count on that downtime?
Typically in renovation projects, it's when you would try to do the most work. Yeah. But on the airport, they're really just trying to work around an operating facility. So
this is a public-private partnership, and I think so many people have thought that this was the right way to go, or the way to go. Is it?
You know, public-private partnerships have become more popular. What they are is that private investment goes into projects in the hope of longer-term returns. So you have to have a project where there's income involved. So on a road, maybe a toll down the line.
Sure.
On an airport, they have concessions. So the P3, public-private partnership, was put in place so that the developer would have shared profits over a long period of time. I believe in this case it was 30 years. That makes some sense if you don't want to have to, as the owner, front all the capital.
Or make taxpayers front it.
Or make taxpayers front it. In this case, I think there's been some pros and cons. And I think that as the owner, you want to shed some of your risk, some of your financial risk, but on the other hand, you want to maintain control and get the project that you want.
So with less than a minute to go here, can this be remedied? Will it be remedied? And how soon? I mean, we're talking still years out.
Well, I think that there will be ongoing construction. And I have faith in our airport that we will be able to serve the Colorado public. I think we have a lot of good people working on this project. And I think in a certain way, it has to succeed. We're too big to fail, and so to speak, because it is our airport. We're operating. We have millions of people. I think last year, 65 million people serviced out of that airport. So we're going to make it work, or they'll make it work.
Can't wait. Can't wait to see the end of that. But then another project, I'm sure, would begin after that. Caroline Clevenger, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
for
very
your
much.
Insight. Appreciate it. Listen, if you ever have a question or a segment idea, you can tweet us here at Denver 7 Politics. And you can also watch today's segments anytime at thedenverchannel.com/Politics Unplugged. We thank you so much for spending part of your weekend with us. And we'll see you back here next Sunday for another edition of Politics Unplugged.